If you stumbled upon this video, I'm going to tell you right now, you came to the right place. My name is Jonte Davis. I do have a podcast that's called For Me to Use Sports Talk. So whenever y'all get a chance, check that out, please. Well, right now, this is a segment that's called Hear Me Out. I actually want to get a couple things off my chest, and it's about the whole Kyrie Irving and LeBron James situation. I know this situation has been spewing for a while, but it's actually kind of funny because I actually called this, I want to say, a couple months ago. I said, I actually said on my podcast, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie was to actually leave LeBron. Now, pay attention to what I said. I didn't say I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron were to leave Kyrie. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Kyrie was to leave LeBron James. Well, some might ask, well, what would make you think that? Why do you think Kyrie would ever want to leave LeBron James? There's one big glaring reason. I'll say because their style of play. You got one guy that's like, give me the ball in the fourth quarter. Let me take the big shot. And then you got another guy in LeBron James, who is the best player in the NBA. Still, to me, no matter how you try to slice the cake, who is like, I'll get you to the fourth and I'll set you up to put you in a right position. Now, I've always said, LeBron makes everybody better. This isn't a theory at all. We all know that. There's no better team player in the NBA than LeBron James. And I don't think saying nothing crazy by actually saying that. But I think, Kyrie just really got fed up. I remember last year in the finals when they were down 3-1. Well, actually, wait, how about I go a game before that? When they were actually down. Well, yes, when they were actually down and they went home and they finally got their win. They were down 2-0. Kyrie came out and dropped crazy buckets, and then LeBron came. And I think Kyrie was probably tired of shouldering that much, especially when he didn't get the respect for it. That's the big problem right there. It's like all the headlines is, LeBron this, LeBron. But Kyrie's like, what about me? I was one of the people who definitely thought that Kyrie should have got a co-MVP in the 2016 finals. I really thought that. We seen in game 7, they couldn't do nothing with Kyrie. And I said, if you want to beat the Cavs, forget it. Let LeBron do what he has to do, but you have to stop Kyrie. I said the magic number was 20 points. Hold Kyrie under 20 points, you got him. You don't got him, but you got the Cavs because he's the one that, get everything going. LeBron is the one who brings everybody together and makes everybody play. But, Kyrie don't need a pick. Kyrie score on ISO. Kyrie is the only guard, I've said it, 1,000 times. He'll go out there and he'll drop 60 points with no assists and his team will win. Kyrie's job is to simply score. And that's why I say in today's game, we don't have a such thing as a point guard, such thing as a shooting guard. We are positionless. Players are so diverse. That's why I say I think the NBA is better now than it was back then. I get it. You guys have more physicality in your game. You were able to hand check and do things like that. But that doesn't mean you're better. Now you have to move your feet. You can't just stand in the paint and think you're playing zone defense in the NBA without guarding a space. We have point guards that'll rise on you. I'm pretty sure y'all had that back then too, but now it's way more prevalent. You have centers, power forwards that will stretch you out. That wasn't happening back then. You put somebody like Norris Cole back in the 80s or 70s, they would have talked about him probably like he was Isaiah Thomas. I really stand by that. Guys are much bigger, much faster, much stronger. But I'm not even going to, go too far with that convo. I'm going to stay on the topic at hand, the Kyrie and LeBron James debate. Now, it's going to be interesting to see because they play each other week one, same football. Actually, the first game of the season. I want to see how this is going to pan out because I don't know if Kyrie can still get past LeBron James' team. He has great players on his team, but so does LeBron James. So this is going to be very interesting, but I hope a lot of people really wasn't shocked when they actually heard this coming, because I don't know if it was speculation or how valid this is, but supposedly LeBron James wanted Chris Paul to play on his team. And I was like, no way they beat Golden State. Golden State beat them 4-1. Golden State either sweep them or they beat them 4-1 with Chris Paul. And it's no disrespect to Chris Paul, because that's one of my favorite point guards as well. But with a guy like LeBron James, I've always said that you must put a score around him. You must do that. We seen it with Steph. Now the kind of tricky thing right here with Steph and KD is this, and I'm about to tell you this right now. If you go pick up 4 other guys from your local basketball court and you say, come on, we're about to go play some guys, and you give Steph 4 local guys and you give KD 4 local guys, Steph team will beat KD probably 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10 maybe. Why do I say that? I think Steph makes everybody better around him. The way he plays, it starts to rub off on everybody else. He is that good of a leader. Kevin Durant, total different story. I'm not saying Kevin Durant isn't a leader. I just don't think you need to put him in a situation where he's in charge of leading a team. I think that's why you have Steph. That's why you have Draymond Green. And that's why you surround him with a great coaching staff, which he did have a great staff and a great team in OKC. But I think that's where they ran into problems a little bit between Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. At times, many fans, I was one of them, I said, Westbrook is way too ball dominant. He doesn't really give the ball to Kevin Durant. And it just seemed like in the fourth quarter, they really didn't know who turn it was to really step up. And that was a big problem. And we seen that. We seen that meltdown. And we seen Kevin Durant walk away from him. He said, well, forget it. I'm going to go win somewhere else. And I'm going to go to a team where it doesn't put that much pressure on me. Now, is Russell Westbrook ball dominant? Yes, he is. But he also leads the NBA in assists. And what was it? He also had triple-double. He also averaged a triple-double. It's kind of funny because I actually made a video on my personal Facebook page. No, it's actually my like page. It's Jontae. That'll be JONTAEM Davis. And I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Russell Westbrook averaged a triple-double. I made this video back in, I want to say June. I really thought that it was possible for a guy like Russell Westbrook, because I've always said it. It's either he get the rebound or nobody else get the rebound. Now that attitude can be kind of you got to kind of give and take with the attitude. And maybe Kyrie isn't Russell Westbrook to an extent, but maybe he is a little, as in his mentality. I don't think Russell Westbrook is selfish. I don't think Kyrie is selfish. But I think Kyrie just feels like I'm better than LeBron James, and I've been better than LeBron James. I don't see LeBron the way everybody else sees LeBron James. And I really think that's how Kyrie really felt. So these were just a couple thoughts I really wanted to, get off my chest and everything. And if you all want to hear me comment or talk about anything else, any other topic, give my 2 cents on anything that you find interesting in the sports world or whatnot, just write under the video or send me an email. Let me know. Like I always say, it's not about who said it first. It's about who got it right.